I have an insane NBA conspiracy, and guys, it's making too much sense. And I'm about to look like this, so buckle up, we gotta get through it. And my conspiracy is that the last 4 years, the Dallas Mavericks have been run by 3 multi-billion-dollar companies, all through Nico Harrison. And it first started off with the NBA and Nike. If you recall, Nico Harrison had no business being hired as a GM. He had no prior experience in a front office and was just a 19-year executive at Nike, who also just so happened to have an amazing relationship with Rob Pelinka, the GM of the Lakers. And I don't know about you, but you don't just get such a high-profile job without someone vouching for you. Like, Mark Cuban literally hired a team of people to find the next GM for the Mavs and then ignored all their suggestions to go with Nico. So just keep this point in mind as we move forward. Then on the other hand, we have the NBA, who's had a pretty big problem. Since 2011, the NBA's ratings have just been going straight down. And one of the biggest reasons the ratings are so low is because the biggest stars in the league are on small market teams. Giannis is in Milwaukee, Jokic is in Denver, and Luka obviously was in Dallas. Now sure, these cities are fairly large, but they're not in New York or Chicago or LA. So these two had to think, what's one way to boost our rating and also increase sales and marketability for one of the best players in the league? And that's to bring in a sleeper agent to make Luka demand a trade. So Nico starts sabotaging. He lets Jalen Brunson leave for a bag of potato chips, trades away Kristaps Porzingis and Quentin Grimes and a couple other moves. But then in 2023, it got so much better for Nike and the NBA because Cuban decided to sell the Mavs. Change of ownership never really goes well. Luka's gonna want out, right? Wrong. Mark sells it to Patrick Dumont, and the Mavs start playing out of their mind. And they end up going to the NBA Finals. So the NBA and Nike have to pull another move. And that's to add another leg to this triangle. Because Patrick here is no ordinary guy. Because Patrick and his mother-in-law, who own the Mavs, own Sands, a company who specializes in hotels and casinos. And where is gambling illegal? Texas. And funny enough, Patrick has been very vocal about building casinos in Texas if it were to become legal somehow. So Adam and Nike start talking with each other. How can we do this? And they tell Patrick, we know that you need us to lobby for you to get gambling legalized in Texas. All you have to do, trade Luka. So Nico calls up his good buddy Rob and says, hey, I got a present for you. Thanks for getting me this job. His name is Luka Doncic. Just give me the injury-prone 98-year-old Anthony Davis in return. But everyone knew they would get backlash for the dumbest trade in NBA history, including fans being pissed and many fire Nico chants. So Adam Silver plays damage control. Even though you only had a 1.8% chance of winning the lottery, we're going to rig it and give it to you. And in turn, you'll get one of the best prospects in the past 10 years. And in turn, NBA viewership is at a 15-year high and LeBron's not even playing. Viewership is up over 92% year over year. And conveniently, Nike's athlete, Luka Doncic, has the highest selling jersey in the NBA right now. Meaning it's only a matter of time before gambling gets legalized in Texas. Every single company in this triangle won because of Nico Harrison. And because they have no use for him anymore, they booted him. So yeah, Nico Harrison was a sleeper agent.